Okay, so I did want to highlight one thing from the last video. The last thing I did was modified the approach slab, start and end station of the 13-foot, start station of the next panel. That is the last thing that I would do to your slab, is modify that start and end station. Reason being is that any of the other constraints are applicable from your defined start station to your defined end station. And it tends to blow up a little bit if you don't leave this until the last step. Just make all of your constraints, apply your super elevation, all of that. And the last thing that you should do is modify that start and end station offsets in order to create a gap or create a joint or an expansion device or whatever. Make that your last step that you do to your bridge deck. And then I have gone through and placed my deck for my main bridge, my steel rolled beam. I've stretched it, applied the super elevation, all of that. There's just one thing that I wanted to highlight in the 3D view, and I've shut off the terrain model for the time being, but you can see that this is a straight line because I've stretched it. This is a curved line because it's placed along the alignment. That's my profile grade, or just underneath my profile grade. But what I wanted to highlight was this right here. So your shoulder, what I've defined as the overhang, I've got a drip groove in here, and this is all in the template, but a drip groove, and where the overhang is quote unquote thickened for the overhang. This is defined, this point is defined from here, horizontally. So if the outside of your bridge deck is curved, then your entire overhang will be curved. If the outside of your bridge deck is straight, or if you've stretched it out to a straight line, this is going to be straight and parallel to the girders that you are placing. If you have splayed girders on a straight bridge deck, then it is going to be defined from the outside of your bridge deck, so you should be able to thicken your overhang along a diagonal line from start station to end station. It's defined based on this outside of deck edge so that it is multifunctional. Just wanted to highlight that. That's why when you define this, it'll be the opposite in that deck constraints. For everything left of profile grade, it's negative. But you will actually have to define your left overhang as a positive number because it's moving right. And the reverse is true. Everything right of profile grade is typically positive, but you will define your overhang width as a negative number for your right overhang because it's moving, it's defined as left of this point out here.